Guys, today I'm going to try a new angle with the camera so I don't keep knocking it in between my arms. So what I'm going to do today is a tag. I'm not really knowing where I'm going with it. It is for Violet Divine, but I hope it's not a long video, but I wasn't going to share it with you guys and then I thought I'd better. So this could be a longish video, it could be a couple parts, I'm not too sure. But if this is not something you want to see again, please tell me, or if it's too long. But I was going to maybe share all the processes with you because I know some people don't know how to do mixed media and stuff like that. I don't personally know how to do mixed media. I just sort of wing it. So I'm just going to start and yeah, you guys can stick with me or fast forward or just watch the finished project. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we've made texture paste. This recipe was from Lovely. And what she did was 4 tablespoons of talc, 3 tablespoons of gesso, and 1 Mod Podge matte, 1 tablespoon of Mod Podge matte. And I've just put it in one of these little jars because I knew it was sealed. And I actually made this. So I have the video, so I don't know if you guys want to check that out. So you can make your own. Just made a big mess. See, so it's actually quite thick. Nice consistency, and I'm going to test it out on this project and hopefully it goes well. So I'm just trying to get rid of all that bits that just come out of it. Okay, so what I'm using is this damask mask from the Crafters Workshop and it's called Mini Damask. It's one of my favourites. And what I'm going to do is I've cut this tag so it's, take the measurements, in centimetres. It's 8 centimetres by about 16.5 centimetres, and the bottom bit is 5.5 centimetres by 8 centimetres wide, so it's just a little bit over 8. And what I'm going to do is attach to give it the extra thickness. I was going to use this for my tag initially, but unfortunately spraying it and stuff, it just doesn't work. But to give the tag some thickness, I'm actually going to stick it to that so I'm not wasting my packaging. So that's a great way to use your packaging, and I'm just going to stick it. See, as you can see, I've tried to spray it and I don't know why I thought the spray would work on it, but because it's got that glossy finish it just didn't work. So yeah, so that's going to just give it that thickness it needs so it's not really thin and floppy. So I've just taken white cardstock for now, and I'm just going to take my stencil. I love these Crafters Workshop stencils. Like, if you're going to do mixed media or use stencils, I would recommend Crafters Workshop. Prima, there's a couple of different brands. Prima ones are fantastic also. And recently I got these ones. I haven't tried them yet, but I can't wait. They're Hampton Art ones, and they come with the 10. So I can't wait to try them. Got the wing and but they're actually Graphic 45 has made them, so they like to match the papers. So how cool is that? But anyway, today I'm going to take the mask. Sorry, went off a bit track. I'm a perfectionist, so I like it in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to put it about there. Okay, I'm going to take my texture paste. And you can colour your texture paste by adding alcohol inks. You can add your sprays. There's a number of ways to colour it, or even Pearl-Ex to it, or you can buy them from Violet Divine, and they do have, the Prima kit has the patina in it, and then there's an add-on which has the Tutti Frutti in the textures. This one's the gritty one, and this one's the other one that's like icing a cake. And then the other add-ons, the sprays, these ones here. So you've got that. As you can see, I've used them to death. So you've got the 3, and then it comes with the little pot, the paint pot, which is good for splatters and painting chipboard and flowers. They just come up gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. And what I'm going to do is basically just put it random all over the project. So I don't want it everywhere. I just want it randomly in spots. And going one direction is the best also, because what happens is otherwise it gets under the mask and you don't want that. because you're going to have your design's going to bleed underneath. Okay, so now I'm going to lift that and I'm going to start on the bottom half. So just lift that slowly. As you guys can see, there's a gorgeous design. Okay, and I've got a messy work surface now. Okay, so now I'm going to take this to the bottom. Actually, I'm just going to heat set that and I'll be right back. And with your masks, be sure you wash them pretty much straight away when you're done with them. But we're going to do the bottom part and the other bit. Okay, so I've just quickly heat set it. And I'm going to do the bottom half. Okay, trying to get that mask again in the middle. Okay, so it ended like this. So I'm going to leave it about here. Okay. You could even spray or just get your ink, but just be careful if you use distress inks because it's water reactive. So if you're going to spray it like I'm doing, it's probably going to react a bit. It's going to bleed. Okay, so there's my last bit done. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, put that aside for a second, and I'm going to go on to my bottom half. And this is pretty messy, but it just gives such a great effect. Okay, again in the middle. I'm going to put it about there. Okay. Just randomly put it in spots. You don't want it everywhere. I'm trying to do like a Finnabair inspired tag. As you can see, I'm going the same way. And I just want it to sort of go in the middle. There. That's about it. I'm going to pull it up. As you can see, there's my design, so it's a bit patchy, which I like. And I'm not worrying about it being missing a bit here because I'm going to put my embellishments there. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly heat set that, clean up my area. Finishing this tag. I started sharing with you guys the beginning as I had already distressed it beforehand. This is just ordinary cardstock, and I had already stated in the first part that I was going to be attaching it to the packaging just to give it extra thickness so it's not so floppy. Okay, so there's my packaging. So that's a good way not to waste your packaging. I was going to use it, but in the end it's not going to work because I can't spray it. I've got a couple things here. I've got paper, I've got my textures from Violet Divine. All these papers are from Violet Divine. I've got my Canvas Resist from Violet Divine. I've got 2 of those. I've got some washi tape from Violet Divine. I've got the little paint pots. I've got the sprays. And I've also got here the my flowers from my kit. And my metal from my kit, because I'm going to be spraying it with the stuff from Violet Divine. So I sort of wanted it to be all white to start off with, so it takes the spray as well, so I don't have to gesso it all. So I've gone for everything white. So, and then we're going to spray it afterwards. Okay, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, like I stated at the beginning, but I'm hoping that it will be a quick-ish video, and I'll try to get it done as quick as I can. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't, my computer doesn't have slow, like to fast forward videos. Okay, so what I'm going to do to start off is just tear some paper, and I just want it into strips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is either have it going across, I'm not too sure yet, or going, I might have it go down. So then what's going to happen is I'm going to have the Canvas Resist over the top. Yeah, I think that's the go. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'm just using Helmer's. My bottle is really daggy. I just top it up using other glue. I just love the nozzle on this bottle. And we all know how dear the glues have got, but I'm going to try not talk about stuff and just get done. But I don't want you sitting there doing nothing either, so. Okay. We want to see some of that masking behind. Okay, so we don't want to hide all of it. Just trying to get it in a position I like. I might put that on that side. So when you spray this, hopefully this will camouflage and you'll just see the music note. I don't know if you already have, but Violet Divine has some cool stuff. If you check out their website, they have these awesome kits that you can get, and pretty much you don't need anything really from your stash. You might just have to add a couple of things here and there, but other than that, it's all there for you. Okay, I just want to tear that top bit and layer it there. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just testing it out. Okay, so okay. Hopefully I'm on screen. I'm doing it at different lengths. And I just want the masking to pop out behind. Okay. And I want to make sure all the papers are facing the right way. You know me, I like it to be the right way. Let's do that side maybe. No, just do this side. Okay, I'm just going to distress that edge because I don't want a straight plain edge. Okay, if you guys don't want to see videos like this, please tell me and I won't do full processes because I know they can be lengthy, especially my work because I tend to add a lot of stuff. Okay, so, okay, there we are. I'm just going to tear it about here. So they're all different lengths, okay? I think that's, let's see now. Actually, I want more. Just trying to put my scraps behind. I actually want more of this, going a bit longer. This is a good way to use your scraps too, that you have. Just want that a wee bit longer. Okay, let's tear that there. So, I'll put that on there. I might tear it out there. Okay, glue all the back. You could use multi-medium also for this instead of the glue. Okay, and that's pretty much, just lift it up a bit. How funny is that? That fits exactly in that tear on the opposite side. Okay. Yep, that's what I was thinking. And put another little bit at the top. Actually, does that bit go? Let's end it here. Oops, I just dropped the camera. So I'll stick that there. Okay, we'll take one more bit. I'm just tearing off the little bits. that I don't want. Sometimes it's a bit too fat. You're tearing. Yeah. And I think that's it. Okay, so that can go on top. Okay, so now I'm going to unstick this. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to use the whole piece. Stick it that way there. Okay. I'm trying to make it, you know me, the perfectionist. It's not that sticky actually. I might just put some glue on the bottom. Okay, glue. Okay, now I'm just going to start layering some flowers. And put that like rubbish. Move these out of the way. I'm a big believer on neat and tidy, but when you're doing mixed media, you cannot be neat and tidy. I'm going to grab my clippers and let's get cracking. Okay, I'm going to start with, got some daisies. I've got a ton of flowers here, as you guys can see. I've just grabbed all my white ones out of my stash, and I'm just going to do this one first. So I'm just going to stick that down to that, like that. That's it. And then I've got another daisy here, which I'm going to put on again. As you can see, I'm just creating a little flower. Okay, and then I want for the top bit one of these little ones. I think one of those. Oh no, I might add a rosebud. No, I don't like that. Okay, where's that one I just had? Okay. Or you could put a button or something in the middle. But that's pretty much. Isn't that cute? And that's what I've done so far, so you can see the tag up close. Okay, alright. So I'm just going to put it about here. And don't put glue right around the petals because we want to tuck things later. Just put it slightly in the middle. And put that about there. I think I'm just going with it. I don't really have a vision in mind, unfortunately, which is unusual for me. I'm going to flatten that one a bit more. Okay. That one was sent to me from Bonnie. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just a curly rose. Okay, I'm just going to tuck in up here maybe. Oh, got a bit of a hair. Might put that one there maybe. Yeah. I'm just going with all the big ones first. Get them out of the way. Thinking about there. That's it. Okay, what else? Oh my god. I have a gardenia, but I don't think I'll be using that one. Might just shove that in there. Let's move these over a bit. Okay, might have that there. Yep. because it's puffy like the other flowers already are. Yep, like that. Okay, and then I might add this here. Yep. Okay. As you can see, I do a lot of playing around as I'm trying things. I think you've got to as you're playing, because there's always maybe another way you can do it. And I'm using these. I love these. These are my favourite flowers. They're like little lilies. Might squeeze it in that way. And they're in like a pinky tone, but they're white with a pale pink through them. But I thought for this it might be alright. Just wanted a bit for more forward. Yep, that's it there. And this is Little Daisy. I believe I got them from I Am Roses a long time ago when I first started. Okay. Alright, now I'll start the top. And I tried to make it as symmetrical as I can as the bottom. Actually, what about one of these? Might show it. Yep. These. Okay, how much of put that right in. Okay. I'm just trying to match the other side that we've just done. And also, to make your flowers have more dimension, put them sideways like that. So sideways up. So it gives them more dimension, or if you want them less dimension, lay them flat, or just have them on a tilt like that. Just a little trick that I use very often. Okay. And with tags, because it's not going in an envelope, it doesn't really matter if it has more dimension. That's too fat. Okay. What is that? No. Okay, just shove. Nope, not like it. Okay. I'm going to shove this. Just get rid of my glue strings. And that can go at the end. Okay, I'll grab my scissors again. Cut. And I'm going to just shove that in there. I'm going to just puff it all up. Where's my stick poke? Just going to untick okay, I might just add something in that side there. What have I got left? As you guys can see, I've got some flowers left. There. No, not that one. So I'll grab the little one again and add this one here. Okay, so there's pretty much my flowers done. I'm just going to add some finishing touches to it, and I'm nearly done. As you can see, I use a ton of flowers when I'm creating. I might move that one. No, don't like that. And I've got some little buds here that might look good. This is just a little tulip, which I don't like. I'm just going to go with that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue it. Get it under. We want a bit of a stem. Okay, and that's, hopefully you guys can see that well. Okay. And I have some metal up here that I was going to add. Let's see if it looks any good. Okay, half metal. Okay, like I said, I've just grabbed some things out. I'm not happy with any of them. These are ones that I've halved. Make the camera focus. No, I'm not happy with that either. They're too big. Looks like this project's not going to have any metal, which is not like me.